Hi, Phil.
Hey there. All right, we're back.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Are we recording? We are. We're on YouTube right now.
Yeah, we're recording. We're on YouTube and we're also on CTN.
Great. All right, I'm going to shut my camera off for a second. I'll be right back. So.
No worries.
Good morning, Senator.
Good morning, Representative. How are you?
Terrific. How you doing?
Excellent.
Good.
What's going on? What are you up to? All right.
Nice background.
Thank you. Um,
Hey, David.
Hello. Well, good afternoon, everyone. We're just going to hang on for a second here, and Representative Phipps will be joining us any minute, and we can get started in just a moment. All right. I do see Representative Phipps. Are you with us?
I'm right here.
All right. Awesome. So we're going to get started. So I'm going to bring this meeting to order here, and I think it's going to be relatively brief. I want to do plan to do some introductions. We started those at our first meeting, our organizational meeting, but I want to make sure that everybody has a chance, if you didn't at the organizational meeting, so to say hello, introduce yourself. We have some rules of the road that you've all heard in other committees, but we are obligated to do that in this one as well. And then I'll hand it over to our House Chairperson, Representative Phipps, who's going to lead us through a couple of the agenda items. So I think that's the plan, and we'll, like I said, probably be pretty brief. So let me first, though, introduce our new clerk of the Aging Committee, Joe Purkis. Is you can see him there. So if you have any needs or questions, whatever, Joe is joining us. He's been affiliated with the General Assembly in various roles before, but we're pleased to have him join us now. So thanks, Joe, in advance for all your hard work and getting us up to speed.
Yeah, thank you, Senator. I look forward to working with all of you.
Great. All right. So there he is, Joe. And Joe sent some of you an email, I know, earlier with some background information that'll help us off. So, all right. I'm going to do the directions here. If we were in person, I'd be telling you where the exit doors are and everything. But instead, I'll let you know that all members should try to join meetings and public hearings, 5 minutes prior to the scheduled start time, to allow Joe to admit everyone and make sure that there's no technical difficulties. All participants should be muted until asked or required to speak. Attendance is going to be taken when members are admitted to the meeting. Members must raise the virtual hand to signify our desire to speak and then wait to be recognized. Use of emoticons and chat, either public or private, is not allowed. During the roll call votes, committee staff is going to visually authenticate the voter. So Joe, in this case, the members are required to state their name and vote, such as Senator Smith votes yes. And for voice votes, the chairs, so we'll make an announcement asking members to prepare for a voice vote by unmuting the microphones. And we'll have 2 of those, I believe, coming up shortly. Meetings are going to be conducted at a slower pace to accommodate the quality of the live stream and to preserve the integrity of the vote. So if we're moving too fast for anybody, just let us know. So those are the basic rules of the road here. I do want to again make sure that every member here has a chance to say hello. So why don't I do this? I'll just start with who I see on the screen here up to my left, Representative Garibay. You want to say hi and introduce yourself, and any other remarks you'd like to make?
Hi, I'm Jane Garibay of the 60th, which is Windsor and Windsor Locks. I'm glad to be on Aging again this year, and I look forward to working with you all.
Thank you, Representative. Representative Belinsky.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mitch Belinsky, I represent the 106th District, which is Newtown Sandy Hook. I'm a 4-term Aging Committee member. Looking forward to our work again this year. It's actually very important this year, considering the way much of the COVID-related crises did play out. I think our policy role will be, as always, very, very, very bipartisan. And it's a good committee. So thank you for having me.
Thank you. Okay. Senator Abrams, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Senator Slapp. Nice to see you, and Representative Phipps as well. I am thrilled to be back on Aging. I am the co-chair of Public Health, and there's many of the issues overlap. So it's really great to be on this committee and work on those issues together. Particularly during this pandemic, the long-term care facilities have been particularly challenged, and we've been working really hard with them throughout this time. And so I think there's a lot of good legislation that we can be talking about that will help with dealing with our long-term care facilities overall, but particularly as this crisis continues. I represent the 13th district, which is Meriden, Middletown, Middlefield, Rockville, and Cheshire. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Senator. Senator Cohen.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Senator Slapp, I am glad to be here. I represent the 12th district next door to Senator Abrams, representing Brantford, Guilford, Madison, North Brantford, Durham, and Killingworth. Thrilled to be on this committee. This will be my first term serving on this committee. I also serve on children's. So I've got the spectrum of ages here covered. And I agree with some of our colleagues' sentiments that this is particularly important this session in light of the COVID-19 global pandemic that we're faced with and how that's impacted our senior population tremendously. And looking forward to all that we have on the agenda today and going forward, and hoping that we can move some really great legislation forward for this important population. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator. Good to see you. Representative Case.
Hey, good afternoon. It's great to be here. I represented the 63rd, Winchester, Torrington, Colebrook, and Goshen. First time on the Aging Committee, but I'm ranking member on Human Services, so a lot of the bills get thrown back and forth between the two committees. We just had screening, and I see some of those bills that are here too. So looking forward to moving forward and seeing what we can do here in the Aging Committee. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Good to have you on board. Representative Vargas. Did I see Mr. Vargas?
Thank you, Senator Slapp.
Yeah.
I just like to say that I represent South Hartford here. This is my 5th term. I've served on many committees, including Vice Chair of Commerce Committee during my first term. I also served on the Children's Committee. I served on the Approps Committee, and more recently, I served as chair of the Executive and Legislative Nominations Committee. I'm serving currently on the Labor Committee and on this committee. And I look forward to working with all of you and doing what we can to make sure that we protect our seniors. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Representative. Representative Leeper, welcome.
Hi, thank you, Mr. Chair. I am Jennifer Leeper, representing Fairfield and Southport. I am lucky to have here in Fairfield an extremely informed and engaged senior constituency. And so I think the work we do here this year has probably never been more important. So I'm excited to be a part of this committee. Thank you.
Thank you. Great to have you on the committee. Representative Fusco.
Time to unmute. Good afternoon, everyone. Good to be here. John Fusco. I represent the 81st District in Southington. This is my 3rd term on the Aging Committee, and looking forward to the good work we do. Of course, we'll miss our chair, Joe Serra, but I'm sure the work will continue. And I send out a warm welcome to our new members.
Thank you, Representative. Okay, is there anyone who I missed? And like I said, we had our ranking members and both chairs, myself and Representative Phipps, do a greeting last meeting. Is there any other representative who I missed? Representative Hughes, did you get a chance to introduce yourself?
Last time I did, but I'm happy to introduce myself again. Representative Hughes, representing the 135th District of Easton, Weston, and Reading. I'm proud to be serving as vice chair, and this is my 2nd term on aging. You know, I'm a social worker in a long-term care facility, and I echo Senator Abrams' commitment to the work that we've worked really hard on in these last several months on the long-term care working groups in response to the outbreak pandemic across our community. So we have many really well thought out and informed recommendations for our committee and others like Human Services to carry forward in this session. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Representative. And both our ranking members are with us. Any words that you want to offer before I hand it over to Representative Phipps for the rest of the agenda? Okay, great. With that, I will hand it off to Mr. Chairman, Representative Phipps. Good to see you, and look forward to working with you this session.
So thank you, Senator. Once again, it's great to be here with everyone. I said, especially after COVID. I think many of us can agree that if we do not make change now, we probably will never make change. I mean, this impetus has affected us all in many ways. So just looking forward to getting right to work and helping set a population that could all use a little bit more support. So with that, let's pull up the right words. I'm gonna go right to the next agenda item. So just wanted to see if there was any discussion on for the agenda items 2 before we raise any of them. Were there any discussion first? And clerk, just for reference, you'll be able to also see who raises their hand, correct?
Correct.
Mr. Chair, I just want to make sure we have the right agenda. So are we not going in order? We move around? Just for you.
So we did the remarks by chair. Now we're on the concepts to be raised. So I think it's, oh, hit the wrong button. 15 concepts to be raised. You have the same agenda?
Yeah, okay. You don't go through one by one. You just do it all.
Oh, so I was going to just ask a broad question first, and then we could say.
I'm sorry. I'm just first time on this committee. I just like to. I'm learning it.
Oh, my first time on the committee too. That makes 2 of us. If you would prefer, we can go one by one. I think for the sake of the kind of order, we can go one by one. So any discussion before we raise them for the first one? An act expanding eligibility for Alzheimer's disease respite program. Any discussion, questions?
Mr. Chair, I might add that these, and for our members, these are all bills that were raised last year by the Aging Committee too. So for those of you who are returning, you'll find them are familiar. For new ones, we discussed these also at screening meeting with our ranking members as well, but they're all returning concepts.
Thank you for that clarification.
Senator, that answers a lot. Thank you. So if they're returning, I have no problem with just going through them.
Perfect.
As a one.
These are all returning and have been discussed in a bipartisan manner with the ranking members and the chairman and vice chairman also. So we'll go back to the broader sense again for any of the concepts to be raised, the first 15. Any discussions or questions?
Now, this particular bill is one that's also heavily advocated for by AARP and by the Alzheimer's Association, obviously. And it's been around for a long time. It's an old friend, and we should continue to pursue it. So when we're ready to make motions, I'd be happy to motion this one for inclusion.
I think we're going to seeing that there is no discussion, no questions, concerns. What I will do is I will ask for a motion to raise concepts of numbers 1 through 15 under Roman numeral item 2. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
And clerk, did you get who made the motion in the second? Okay. Any discussion? Seeing no discussion, all those in favor of raising items number 1 through 15 under Roman numeral 2, please signify by saying yes.
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 Mr. Chair, could we please do a roll call vote for this, just so I can get a better record of it?
Roll call. Are you going to call the roll?
Yes.
Please. Thank you.
Senator Slapp,
Yes.
Representative Phipps,
Yes.
Senator Kelly,
Senator Kelly, yes.
Representative Wilson,
Representative Wilson, yes.
Senator Lopes,
Senator Lopes, yes.
Representative Hughes,
Representative Hughes, yes.
Senator Abrams, Representative De La Cruz.
I'm sorry, Joe, was I on mute?
Yes.
I guess I muted myself instead of unmuting. I apologize.
No problem.
Senator Darty Abrams, yes.
Thank you. Representative De La Cruz. Senator Cohen,
Senator Cohen, yes.
Representative Garibay,
Representative Garibay, yes.
Representative Fusco,
Representative Fusco votes in the affirmative.
Representative Belinsky,
Representative Belinsky, aye.
Representative Leeper,
Representative Leeper, yes.
Representative Vargas,
Representative Vargas, yes.
Representative Case.
Representative Case, yes.
Are there any legislators' names which I did not say? And that is the roll.
So that motion passed unanimously. So we'll move to agenda item number 3. So hearing no objections, we'll proceed to Roman item number 3. So vote to raise committee bill PB 56, an act deterring age discrimination. Are there any questions or discussion?
This is Representative Belinsky. This is a returning bill from last year. It died due to the COVID shutdown. Very heavily supported bill, supported and consensus reached last year very, very nicely with the help of Senator Slapp. And I am 100% supportive of this measure myself. So thank you very much for bringing it back, Senator.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for your partnership, Representative.
Thank you, Representative. Any further discussion or questions? Seeing none, we'll have the clerk read the roll.
Mr. Chair, can we offer a motion just to make it formal? I move this
Okay,
resolution.
you need to make a motion. I appreciate everyone's.
Representative Hughes will second.
So yes, is there a motion to raise the bill? That's PB 56, an act deterring age discrimination.
So moved.
So moved.
So moved by Representative Vargas, second by Representative Van Hughes. And now the clerk can read the roll.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Senator Slapp,
Senator Slapp, yes.
Representative Phipps,
Yes.
Senator Kelly,
Senator Kelly, yes.
Representative Wilson,
Yes.
Representative Wilson, can you say one more time? I just didn't see you on the screen.
Yes.
Thank you. Senator Lopes,
Senator Lopes, yes.
thank you. Representative Hughes,
Representative Hughes, yes.
Senator Daughtry Abrams,
Senator Darty Abrams, yes.
Representative De La Cruz, Senator Cohen,
Senator Cohen, yes.
Representative Garibay,
Representative Garibay, yes.
Representative Fusco,
Representative Fusco votes yes.
Representative Belinsky,
Representative Belinsky, yes.
Representative Leeper,
Representative Leeper, yes.
Representative Vargas,
Representative Vargas, yes.
Representative Case.
Senator Case, yes.
Are there any legislators' names which I did not say? And that is the roll.
Thank you. The motion passes. Seeing no other items on agenda item Roman numeral 3, we'll go right to 4, announcement of time and date of the next meeting. Clerk, would you like to announce the time, please, and date?
Yes, it's January 28th, a Thursday at 1 p.m.
Thank you. So it's January 28th at 3 p.m.
1 p.m.
1 p.m. January 28th at 1 p.m. And seeing no other discussion or action items on the agenda, anything final for the good of the order? Seeing none, motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion made by Representative Vargas.
Mr. Clerk, if we could do a motion for recess so I could keep the vote open until.
Oh, yes, excuse me. Motion to recess, which will keep the votes open until 3 p.m.
So moved.
That have not been able to make it. Thank you, Representative Vargas. Was there a second?
Second.
Second.
Did we get who the second was from?
I failed to unmute myself. Second from Representative Belinsky, if it's not too late.
Thank you, Representative Belinsky. So second by Representative Belinsky. So for a motion to go into recess, we're keeping the votes open until 3 p.m. So the motion's been made and seconded. Any discussion? Seeing none. Do we need a roll for this also? No roll, right? Just a motion.
Voice vote?
Voice vote is fine? Yes, so all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Seeing none, this meeting is adjourned. Or recess, excuse me, the meeting is recessed till 3 p.m.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, ranking members.
Thank you.